Okay, so now we go on with the Kilbeggan Single Grain.
This one, hefty, heavy bottle. This time with a cork in it. The price, well, what are you doing?
You said something that there is something going on with the casks, right?
Yeah.
So we had some. We have 43% ABV, and
The cask had
cask maturation.
PX sherry, Bordeaux wine, and Madeira, and of course the typical bourbon.
And they say it's the complex one,
Yes.
but it's the single grain.
Which is typically not complex. So the complexity should come out of the casks.
Okay, I'm
You
really
said it's too few. We still have half.
just because I didn't get enough.
Sweet, lovely,
Yeah, it's really
vanilla. Some berries. Yeah.
it's really different. It's strange. It doesn't feel like a grain because it has that cherry touch into it with berries and a bit of a fruitiness going on, a little bit of vanilla, and you do realize there's a bit of a bourbon character in there, but the sherry character is dominant.
Hello from Ireland. Hello.
Hello to Ireland.
You have friendly people over there. So I stayed a complete week. Yeah.
I like it. I didn't think that I would like the smell of the grain.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the taste is... Yeah, there's the grain. There's the oily part of the grain together with the casks, which are typically more intense with the wine casks than the ex-bourbon casks. And the taste is complex, a little bit spicy from the cask, nuttiness in the aftertaste. So this is from the sherry casks. Little oakiness, some coconut smelling through. So this is a complex one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From the taste, I would have said, I would have imagined it really strong just because of the remembrance of the last one. Now, but the taste is really oily, really smooth, and just gentle in general, I would say. And it has yes, it is definitely the complex one. You do have the berries and the fruitiness. That I would say it's a rosen, silky smooth touch in your mouth.
So if somebody says, I know grain taste is not his preference. No, really not. But this one is supercharged by casks and fortified wines. So this one, the grain taste is not that dominant.
Not that dominant, but it's still, you still feel that it doesn't have the maltiness. Usually when you have a single malt, you feel a bit of that maltiness. There's always, when you have that grain whiskey, it's a bit of a flat tasting.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
It's a good whiskey. And you said before that used to be a different brand. It used to be the Greenor.
Greenor had been there with 8 years of age, and the Greenor is named after the deep sea harbor close to the distillery.
Oh,
The distillery is located in the northeast of the Republic of Ireland, very close to the border to Northern Ireland, to the British. And there we drove over the border, and we had a tarmac with a white line on it. Then the white line stopped in different kind of tarmac, and this was the border. On the side we had a old stone wall that ended, and some wooden fence started. So this was the border, and there, if you drive that road, you go from the UK to Ireland, to the UK to Ireland. It's a straight line.
So the border is twisted, and you
It's
go on a
twisted.
straight line, and you cross the country five times.
Yeah. No, not that much. 3 times.
3 times, okay. Yeah, I've been to Greenore. It was quite incredible. I was standing there on the southern shore. It's kind of a river thing going on, like deep river, and going into the harbor. And there were like really big ships going into there, like
And,
oil tankers and
Yeah, and corn.
Corn.
Maize.
Oh, maize.
And from that maize, the grain whiskey is fabricated. I remembered that they told about the maize in it. Yeah.